People have to practice some self-control and some responsibility.
Taking steps to stay safe in the so-called Serious 7 locations. Serious 7 is a catchphrase for places that people are more likely to be exposed to COVID-19.
And it doesn't include grocery stores or shopping centers. The Tulsa Health Department says it's happening at smaller venues.
These Serious 7 are weddings, funerals, faith-based activities, bars, gyms, house gatherings, and other small events.
New tonight, Channel 8's Burt Mummolo reports on precautions in place at some of the 7. Burt?
Neely, whatever the location, ultimately it boils down to steps that individuals take to stop the spread. Reopened since Memorial Day weekend, Mercury Lounge has been hyper aware of the risks between bars and the virus.
The story about the women that went out in Florida and all 16 of them got sick, I mean, and you hear bar, and so as somebody in charge of, kind of operations, it eats at me. But I look at the pictures and it was just ridiculous. They weren't following any of the guidelines.
At Mercury, the only one playing possum to responsibility is the one hanging from the ceiling. For social distancing, they're operating at just a third of their normal capacity. And when John Fulbright comes to perform in August,
it's only 40 tickets for a Grammy-nominated artist, really intimate experience.
This Sunday, over at First Baptist Church of North Tulsa, technically they could open the doors, but they won't.
We're not asking people to come and be in our worship. We're trying to be safe.
They're sticking to online service for now.
We've got two pandemics, COVID-19 and also racial injustice.
As far as when they'll welcome folks back, they're going Old Testament, as in, remember the 2-week gold standard from way back when?
We need really 2 straight weeks of a downward spiral in COVID cases before we can feel comfortable in reopening.
And over at Moore Funeral Home,
we're noticing that many people attending funerals are wearing masks.
There's also plenty of reminders inside to play it safe.
We've noticed that since we've been able to start having funerals again, they've been a little smaller than they were before the pandemic. And I think this reflects people's reluctance still to get out. 3 of the Serious 7, each doing their part to prevent the spread.
We just have to really be prudent. We have to be smart, and we have to do what is advisable.
In other words, don't play possum to the reality of the situation.
Us as a staff, we're all, committed to doing everything we can to keeping people safe and keeping the bar open.
Burt Mummolo, Tulsa's Channel 8.